Today we're going to check out the new episode of The Greatest Demon Lord is Reborn as a Typical Nobody. Now, previously, we saw that this, I think the King of Dragons captured Irina, and then R just went and saved her. Kicked its ass, kicked everyone else's ass, and oh, the big reveal was that Irina has blood of the evil gods? I might not be remembering everything correctly. I think that's what she said. And she is also like the princess or queen, like she's royalty. And that's essentially everything. We also got to see our boy in his David Bowie form, which is pretty cool, and I'm just interested in seeing how this whole thing progresses because he's super OP, which means he's got to face some challenges, though I think his challenges might mainly be like social ones. I don't know. Let's jump into it. Though before we do, as it turns out, most of you are not actually subscribed to the channel, so if you enjoy the content that we make here, then like the video and consider subscribing because you can help us reach our goals by the end of the year with just one click. And if you want to see unedited versions of our seasonal anime reactions, plus even exclusives for Fresh's patrons that won't be cut up for YouTube for quite a while, you could join our Patreon. Link in the description. That's a monster of a sword versus a monster of a monster. Damn, who the fuck is this? Who are you? 3 years in a dungeon. Did none of this exist prior? 3 years, right? Oh, it's a good question. Oh, it hasn't been just 3 years then. Oh, of course this guy's voicing this character. 3,000 years? Dude just coming out of the shadows? Kind of weird that he's saying it like that. Oh shit, he knows all of this? Oh, is that who Lydia is? The white-haired lady that died? Oh, the play is gonna be the same play. He's gonna have to play fucking Barbatos, and she's gonna play Lydia. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you say that, but he's the one that had to do all the fighting in the last battle. Oh. Maybe. She's got her suspicions of our boy. She really do think that he's the reincarnation. I feel like she at least thinks that he's the reincarnation of Barbatos. 3,000 years? Oh. Oh. That's a horrible idea. That's a bad idea. Bad idea. Oh, hey. Lydia. Only #1 best of friend. God, her voice is so annoying to me. Aww, you hurt her feelings. Somehow she knows everything, and yeah. Ooh, damn, y'all getting that animations in. She even got her boobs flying over to the side. Out. Oh. Damn. I don't like losing. If Olivia wasn't yeah, she definitely gonna be suspected now. Are you gonna hurt somebody else? You really gotta knock her ass out now. She can't even control herself. Damn. How would you get that she's stronger now? You didn't know who she was before. Aww. Is she the reincarnation of Lydia? Like, I feel like she has to be. Hmm. Yeah! We're gonna try our hardest. Said he was starting to get a bit angry at their lines too? That sounds kind of meta. Yeah, I'm saying, like, it was about to be like a nice thing. He was gonna say something nice, and then she just had to ruin it. A brothel. Oh, okay. I thought she was gonna go way far. She just went a little bit. I thought she was gonna go. You have a real... Whoa! Yeah, you gotta dial it back a little bit there. That's modest? Of course you think that. Yeah, I'm saying, what the fuck? Whoa! Except fucking Irina's about to... Aw, no, all the dudes. How's Irina not mad about this? Like, every anime has a maid cafe, bro. Like, why? This shit is a fantasy world. They got a maid cafe. Yo. Damn, Jenny kind of mean. That was savage, Jenny. This dude is sussy. Learns the truth that Art is the one that killed Lydia. Damn, yeah. It's gonna be pretty rough. I'm pretty sure she's gonna lash out and she'll use her sword. And, you know, we already saw that she is kind of reckless. You know, she just does shit on impulse instead of thinking about things. And that tends to hold her back from actually making strides that she wants to make as, I don't know, a warrior, or I don't know exactly what she wants to. I think she said she wanted to protect Lydia, right? Something like that. Or she wanted to just prove herself to Lydia, whatever. So let's talk about this episode, right? This episode starts off by introducing Sylphy to us. Sylphy is a character who 3,000 years ago, you know, when Ard was still Varvatos, went into a dungeon and tried to train to get stronger so she can prove herself to Lydia. But apparently time passes differently. So while she was in that dungeon for what seemed like 3 years to her, it was actually 3,000 years. And so all of this stuff has gone on, and Sylphy doesn't know anything that occurred over these 3,000 years. She's just showing up in this world. Now she runs into, first she notices this town's totally different. Next thing she notices is this guy. She runs into this fucking guy. He's same voice actor that does all of the evil, like all the villains. He tells her about Varvatos dying, being reincarnated, the fact that Lydia's dead, like all of this stuff, says all of that. And so she goes to find Ard Meteor, because Ard Meteor is the reincarnation of Varvatos. Like, that's something that this guy knows, which is pretty interesting, because who the fuck is this guy? That's like the biggest takeaway of this, or there's two big takeaways. One, obviously, we've got Sylphy showing up here. She seems like she'll be really strong. She'll be part of the party. And then two, there's this fucking weird guy who's definitely some sort of villain. He either works for the villain or he is the villain. Not entirely sure. I want to say he is the villain. He's kind of creepy too. And you know, he just gives me the same vibe of all of those villain guys. In fact, wait, hold on. Sometimes these websites, man, they don't really be having that. But this guy's got to be the same voice of Rosewall, right? Takahito Koyasu. He's going to be the voice of the uncle in Uncle from Another World. That's kind of funny. Yeah, they don't really show all the voices this guy's done, because he actually recently did the voice of the bad guy in the shitty version of this. What is it called? Oh, Strongest Sage. He did the voice of that bad guy too, right? Pretty sure. Oh well. Anyways, yeah, it's the same like villain, bad guy, voice actor all the time. But anyways, so Sylphy shows up. She tries to challenge our boy. Doesn't really go that well because Irina steps in, and then she ends up challenging. And by the way, Sylphy's like spilling the beans about all this man's secrets in front of Olivia, who he's trying to hide his secrets from. But the battle occurs. Actually, no, she doesn't fight Irina. She does end up fighting our boy, Ard, and Ard beats her up, and then she goes too far, summons her like sword that has a poisonous mana thing, and then Olivia shuts shit down and tells her that she's still a child and she needs to fucking grow up. That really hurts her feelings. But then Irina comes through and she's like, you need to apologize. And Irina really reminds her of Lydia, because I mean, that's the same thing that Ard experienced when he first met her. Like, she really reminds him of Lydia. And so I think that's going to be a recurring thing. Everyone's going to sort of think that Irina reminds them of Lydia, everyone from his former life. And in fact, this bad guy might be one of his like generals or something from his former life. If I can go back to an episode where the generals were, I don't know if I will. I probably won't, just so I can keep it a surprise. But that's my guess right now, is that maybe he was one of the generals or some shit like that. Now, Ard's class has to put on this play where he's going to be the demon lord, Irina's going to be Lydia, and then the evil god is going to be Sylphy, and they're also going to do a maid cafe, of course. Typical festival shit, right? We're going to do a play. We're going to do a maid cafe. It's like very standard shit in literally all anime. Like all anime. We're going to do some sort of performance. We're going to do a maid cafe. That's always. But yeah, I'm interested in seeing where this thing goes, like how that whole thing plays out. Ginny's concepts for the maid cafe maids is risque, to say the least. And the bad guy giving sussy vibes, and they're kind of challenging this noble class as well. I'm interested. So with that said, I'd love to know what you all thought about this one down in the comments below. What do you think about this bad guy showing up? Do you think he might be one of those generals, or do you think he's maybe some evil god? I don't know. I would love to hear from you about that. And also, how do you think the maid cafe is going to go? The play is going to go? And what do you think about Sylphy as well? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, then like the video and subscribe to the channel with notifications on so you don't miss another one if you're interested in anime-themed content, since that's what we make on the channel. And until next time, make sure you all keep it fresh. Peace.